Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel and another Kittyarris Disney's Magic Kingdoms game live stream. So this morning I am going to be filling you guys in on how I did in the first chapter for the Tower Challenge, and then we are going to be starting chapter 2 in 35 minutes. So we've got quite, I guess, not really actually. We don't have quite a bit to do. I really don't have that much to kind of go over in terms of progress with my kingdom and stuff. We'll go over Fallon's progress and stuff. And then I guess just we'll catch up. So it'll actually be kind of a chill morning in terms of, stuff to do beforehand. Not like last time where I was like, we're going to bring in Mrs. Jumbo and do all this dialogue right before. So hopefully, anyways, you guys like the stream today. If you guys do, don't forget to give it a big Mickey thumbs up for me. Of course, subscribe if you guys are new or just haven't done it yet. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you guys don't miss when I go live or post any content in the future. So, in terms of how I've done, I'll share that with you guys here. I don't think there's a point sending anybody out right now, so I'm kind of just gonna leave it. I've done most of my exploration. I actually just have Cinderella to do left, so actually, you know what? I'll do that right now. Yeah, let's just get that out of the way here. It's only 6 hours. Oh, and of course, okay, we'll have to do this after I do shoutouts. I've kind of just decided on how I'm gonna do these things going forward because it's just too much to do. So I'll go over that in a bit. So I'll do shoutouts for some of my kitty team members that were here nice and early. We've got Alicia, Sven. I think I saw Albin, Amber. I did see somebody else. Oh, Alicia, of course. Hopefully you guys are doing amazing this morning. So let's talk about these shadow monsters. This is a really, I think, I know they've been annoying me the last few tower challenges they've been in, but I think this time was the first time I realized how annoying they are in terms of steps. And I think typically I just don't care that much about the exploration, but I am realizing more and more as happiness becomes a bit of a challenge. It's like I guess I find by the chapter 3 I just go, now I'm just gonna have to like work extra hard and get to that extra happiness, which is in the point system here for the event. So you need 125,000 to be done this. Each chapter, you like by the time you're all done you don't quite need 125,000. So this is actually going above and beyond, and this is a lot of happiness. It's actually the most happiness that you can get if you do this. So instead of panicking a little bit more at the end to try and get this done, I always find I have like a lot of refresh tokens, but this time I've kind of been pacing myself with it and doing what I can with the refresh. So there's a couple of things I actually sort of found out about the new Tower Challenge system. So I think I'm gonna spend some time talking about that this morning for sure. Hi Sunny, good morning. Somebody said Hichu is here too. I didn't see Hichu's name pop up, but if you're here, hi. Good morning. Oh my gosh. I've been so bad about the TC. I'm so over it. You know what? I think the thing is if there's nothing to work towards with the Tower Challenge, it's like you're not motivated to do it. And I totally understand because I have been like this with the other ones. I'm only motivated this time because I need to get to 100,000 points for Mickey's 50th anniversary costume, which I didn't get last time because of the damn hackers taking all my freaking points. Not taking my points, but getting like millions of points, and you can't do that. Yeah. Now, like, honestly, I was thinking about it, like, the other day, and I was like, I just feel like that should have been the biggest deal ever. That was something that they didn't correct And it didn't even acknowledge that that was like something that shouldn't have happened. I was just like, I know we talked about it, I think it was last stream or the stream before, we revisited that whole thing, and I was just like, I actually should be more upset about it. Like, even though it was a while ago now, it's just like, it has affected things, and I'm happy I'm getting the opportunity to get it now, but I like getting things at the time, because obviously I get to share it with you guys, and I guess I feel like it's like less of a big deal later, right? But I mean, I'm still looking forward to it. But anyways, these 125,000 points, they're not easy to get to, but you need it for the happiness. You can't miss this, or towards the end, you'll be panicking. And I mean the end of the season pass. And this is what's happened to me now, like what? The last 2 season passes? Yeah, 2 now. Because we're on our 4th one? Is that right? We had Up, and that was the first one, and I didn't buy the pass. And that was just a disaster. We had the Hocus Pocus. Is this only the 3rd one? And I'm just getting ahead. No, because last one was Soul. Okay, yeah, so we're on our 4th. We're on our 4th now. Wow, okay. So, yeah, I guess, like, I've been feeling the pain. If you don't complete everything for the event stuff, this is, like, goes for leaderboards, not just tower challenges, limited time events, like, pretty much everything. If you don't finish everything on their board, you suffer. And you can't really catch up without gemming a bit. Or, yeah, at least that's what I found. It's just too hard. So, and I think at that point, it's just not even worth getting the season pass if you're not going to get everything out of it. I just go, yeah, I go as a bit of a waste of money then. And they don't even offer like an end bundle. It's like, oh, finish the season pass for like $6.99 or something like that, right? Where it's just like you can buy your way sort of through. You'd have to buy gems. And at the end, those gems, it's just like, it's too high. It's not like how it is early on where it's like, for example, it's like 20 gems to just complete this. Because the 310 happiness, that goes like way, way higher, right? The farther you go along. So it's almost like needing more XP, right? It's just more happiness instead. So yeah, it's crazy. What will be the next event? The next event, it's unclear, but we did see in the past room, we did see Darth Vader in the clouds. So it is most likely something to do with Star Wars. Now, whether they're going to use it as a limited time event, or maybe they're going to put out some maybe additional permanent content characters, because there's right now in Star Wars there's only 2, R2D2 and C3PO, so they could expand on that some more again, or maybe it'll just be some sort of quick little leaderboard, right? So we'll see. There's a couple of options. It's not going to be another tower challenge or anything like that, so they don't do back-to-back tower challenges. They've only done that I think like once or something like that in the past, and I think they're a little bit more back to being organized in terms of what they're doing. I think they're still playing with some stuff, but for the most part, I think it's okay. Speaking of Up, am I getting any more chests? I haven't officially decided on that, I don't, I do want to get some more, obviously, but do I want to do it right now? I'm kind of looking at the situation, and the reason why for this is the season pass. I want to get to 500 gems by the next event, so I don't have to buy the character. So if I need to get to 500 gems, and that needs to be the thing, right? The premium character is that, and I don't want to spend the actual money on it if I'm going to have an obscene amount of gems anyways. So the only issue is that I don't start seeing those higher gem counts until later, right? The 40 gems you guys see like up top there, or 50, sorry, and then 40 you can see here. You can see some like little amounts along the bottom. There's another 50, but that is still several levels away. So I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to balance this. I don't have an answer at this point. I mean, using my gems to open chests is what I would prefer to do, but again, if it means I have to buy the next character, that's what makes it tough. So I do still have a bit of time to sort of make a decision there. Last time I used 60 gems and got Mr. Month, so I'm really happy with that. Super happy. But now I'm kind of at that point where the character, it's here. The character that I need is up at the top, right? The other thing is where is the costume? Because didn't Doug get a costume before? Pretty sure he did. I'm going to check this actually before I go shooting my mouth off over a costume, but I thought he got a costume. When I'm thinking about it though, I'm like, why would Doug get a costume? Maybe he didn't. Oh, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. So where is it? It says it's not actually, it's not currently available in the game. Wow. Okay, so that's surprising, I guess. Like, why would... I guess this has become the thing, though, with the costumes. They're just not including it, right? It's so frustrating. A cone of shame. It's so sad. It's so sad. You have to, since you talk bad about yourself so much. I didn't. No. I talk bad about myself. Wow. We said if I got up to, what was it, 10 or something? It was something like that, and I didn't get there. I didn't. Why are the costumes so annoying now? I don't know. And I had the tab open, but my computer restarted and here it is. So I wanted to share this with you guys. I know I did already on Twitch. Sorry. It was on YouTube, I guess, as well, but it was during a Dreamlight Valley stream. It was Dreamlight Valley. And I'm loving all these hearts popping up in chat, guys. You guys are just, like, amazing. I love it. I see them, and they're like, oh, it's, like, motivating me. Okay, here. I'm going to bring up these two things here for you guys to see. So remember how we've been asking about Anna and Elsa's costumes, what was going to happen? So... They put this in their Discord, okay? So their Discord is something like I feel like it's like, trying to keep up with the Joneses, it feels like for me. It's like, oh my gosh, like, why am I competing with this Discord? Just because I feel like there's just always so much happening, and it's like to keep up with it, it just feels like some sort of competition, which it makes no sense, but it's just how I feel. It's super dumb, but it's just how I feel. And I guess like this has become the place that they're maybe addressing things that they don't want to actually address in their video premieres and stuff like that, since they're not doing the lives anymore typically. But this is to me what I feel they should have as a Q&A. Right, for either their Discord or just in general, like general questions that, have been brought up several times to them. And they should address 10 questions at least, right? Or maybe just do a whole video and answer like 20 questions. Now, we've been trying to figure out what's been going on, why we haven't seen, like, for me, Mulan's comfy costume. I've been also wondering about the warrior. I know the other people have been asking about other costumes and stuff, and Anna and Elsa has really been a lot of talk over the last few years, and they said they were going to finish them up, and then they never did, and it's been years. And this was something that, for me, I have been actually really, really upset about, because it's like we've been feeling like we've been ignored about it. right? Like they won't address it. They won't talk about it. I mean, I've even gone in their YouTube chat and like asked like, a whole bunch of questions. And I always find it's just never answered. Facebook, I used to do stuff like that too, and it's just like there's no point if nobody acknowledges, but they're acknowledging some stuff on their Discord apparently. So somebody asked about adding on Elsa's comfies, and the movie was released in 2018. Until today, only 2 don't have their comfies, and it's super annoying. And like again, they're not coming back. Okay, so this was their response. Yes, we are also hugely restricted on further promoting, distributing the other comfy costumes. So distributing or promoting. So like they can't even bring back the old ones. That's what that means. Don't ask why, because I really don't know. All I know is that it gets shot down whenever we try. Hence why comfy costumes haven't really made much of a return. So this is something to me that I think needs to be announced further. Because this is really a big deal. I mean, it's like if they actually are listening to us and they can't do it, they need to let us know these things. This is huge. And honestly, DMK could be making so many more videos. So they don't need to show themselves or whatever. They can, if they want, they can put their little picture bubble on the bottom. And they just need to, show things like this and read them out. And I think, like, honestly, it's quick content, trust me. Really quick content to do. It's not hard. So it's like, doing these kinds of things I think would be really great for them in terms of content and like views and money and all that, but also for us. Right? Because we then get answers. I'm happy I could share this with you guys. It was just a fluke that, one of, who was it specifically? I think it's Finn. It was Finn. She posted this in my Discord and she was like, oh yeah, I saw this and I thought I'd bring it to your attention. Like I wouldn't have even known about this. Right? But this is big. This is very big. How can they even run their business that way? Shameful. Well, I mean, it is tough. I don't know. Like, I mean, if they are asking to bring them back and they're not, it's just like, what could their possible reasoning be? Right? Like, they can't further promote these things. Why? What on earth could possibly be the reason why Anna and Elsa can't get comfy costumes, for example? And it's not just them, because then I might say it's because maybe they're working on, Frozen 3, and it's just something they don't want to promote Frozen yet. They want to wait until, like, the next movie or something like that, okay? But this is promoting or distributing the other comfy costumes as well. So why is that? Is there some sort of like other agenda that is behind this that maybe has really nothing to do with the game itself? It's maybe more of a like one of these like, crazy thinking. Oh, I don't know how to put it without putting my foot in my mouth. But just let's say it's an opinion that gets pushed a lot. And it's not necessarily the opinion of everyone. And I think that maybe, like whether it's political or, part of the, pronouns movement, I have no idea. It's just like, I got nothing against anything. I'm just more saying in general that it's like whatever the reasoning is it's just, it makes me question those kinds of things. Why on earth could you not promote Mulan? Like, why not? Like, what's wrong with Mulan? Why can't she have a costume? Snow White, why can't she have a costume? Tiana, like, why can't we see these things? Is there something that happened in, like, Ralph Breaks the Internet that is, like, offensive or something that is why these things are not coming back? Because it honestly, like, I know there was a lot of talks about, like, old movie and, like, for example, princesses, right? Like, people are really getting, like, away from the princesses and stuff. And it bothers me, like, that is a thing, because it's like this is our, like, the history of Disney. This is why they're big. This is why they're famous. It's because of Walt Disney's actual work. And to ignore that I feel like that's what's happening now. It's like they're not putting out these kinds of things anymore because maybe something like that, like Cinderella. Why haven't we got a permanent content expansion with the mice? You know, like why not? Like we haven't had a content update in years, but yet Dumbo is getting like another one, or Zootopia. Why did Zootopia not get another one? Like Dumbo? Like Dumbo's a good movie, but it's not as good as Zootopia. Like, you know, or Cinderella. So it's just leading to all these additional questions that I have of, you know, what is going on? Does it? I'm putting it out there for food for thought, I guess. You know, food for thought. I mean, Merida, like, come on, look at how cool these costumes are. They're great. It's unfortunate that you can't do many quests with them, though. It's the reason why I probably don't keep my princesses in their comfies more often is because there's only a few quests that I can do, and it's usually you can't collect tokens for things. Merida, maybe, like, again, like, I'm not using her to collect tokens. I can't even put her out in my kingdom right now, but, like, who's the one that I'm using? Belle, for example, right? Like, I can only keep her in her classic or her formal dress, and she doesn't, and this has always been like this, so this is, like, totally leaving all the other topics before, but the comfy costume in and of itself, it's like, it does, like, 2, I think, or 3 quests, and you need the dressing room in, and I don't have room for the dressing room. It's so sad, but, like, she's got to be collecting for Maurice now, so it's crazy. None of it makes any sense. You know what? To me, it doesn't either, but that's why I was trying to think of any possible answer, and I couldn't think of anything other than those questions of princesses and all that. It's just, yeah. It could have to do with like licensing changes or agreements. So I would agree with you, Minion. Like, you know, I would say yes. Except this has been going on, like, for too many years. This is before all that change happened, right? They said by the end of the year they were going to have them out. And they were still putting out not putting out new costumes, but they were still running costumes in leaderboard events, like, you know, Cinderella's and things like that. I remember Cinderella came back a few times. There was somebody else, Snow White, I think maybe, but they never brought back, like after Mulan, they never were bringing her back, for example. And I couldn't understand. I was like, what is with Mulan? Like, or I thought, oh, maybe they're coming up with a comfy costume chest or something. And there was a lot of talk about that, like, you know, 3 years ago or something like that, right? And yeah, it doesn't add up. For now, I would say, yeah, licensing and all that, like, I would agree. But, you know, this has been going on for so long. Like, why? But it's a very good reasoning for currently, potentially, yes. But why all these years? And why has it been so quiet? Why? All these questions. They need to have all the comfy costumes available all the time. And Ryan, I agree. And that would just make something, it's just like you spend 60 gems or 120 gems or something. Not 60, probably like 120 gems on the costume. And just go from there. You know, just constantly get them that way. It makes sense. Like, they're, you know, if they can't add them back via leaderboard, just leave them there as a thing. Like, you can get them whenever you want, but we're not promoting that they're there, right? But yeah, now we're back to Doug. Like, okay, so they can put Doug out, but where's the costume? Is this going to be something we're never going to be able to get? Because you can't say that the stuff comes back and then half of it only comes back. But, meh. So let's talk about these shadows. So I did want to talk about that before the next chapter starts. So these shadows are absolute pain, and that you need to get rid of 4 of them. It takes too long to do all of these, like, these 1 hour things with them. It really, really does. And a lot of the time, it's like it conflicts with the common token, okay? So if you're working on your chapters and you keep getting these shadows, I'm going to recommend to you guys do this here, okay? You are going to go into your Conjuring Cauldron, go into tokens, and then actually, so you're going to see here, I have 30 seconds and I can get the refresh, all right? But I highly recommend you buy, with your elixirs, these tokens. It just takes too long, and you guys will not get done, I don't think, your boards fast enough. Or it's going to take a lot more checking of your kingdom, so I hope nobody has anything to do during their days, right? The refresh you can only buy, I think it's 4 or 5 refresh tokens every day. I don't know why it froze at 4 seconds, but it's very weird. Okay, so we'll buy them here. So they're 200 a piece. So one, I wish I could like click to buy several at a time. This is my number one complaint in this shop. For 5, was that 5 and I counted wrong? Shoot. So yeah, and then you have to wait. So I wish I kind of had known that, but that's all you can buy. So keep that in mind, guys. If you're running low on the refresh, go into Merlin's shop, buy those, right? And just buy them every day, because you're only getting enough really to like refresh like one character anyway. So it is best just to kind of get that out of the way. That's what you've been doing? So I didn't know that you actually could only buy a certain amount of them every day. I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, I'll just buy them if I need them. But realistically, you should be buying them like starting on day 1, even though you probably won't use them. It's just worth it. Oh, I already did that. Oops. Oh, well, I got lots of those elixir bars. It's fine. A while ago, I traded in all of my mini ones because I had like 200 or 300. And so I was just like, you know what? Let's just clear this out. It costs like 100,000 magic, though. Maleficent! Okay, so here we go. We actually get some dialogue. Hardly a setback at all. That spell was merely a taste of what's to come. Ha ha, good show, good show. The forces of evil may be on the rise, but they're no match for us. And I placed number 9 on the leaderboard with over 40,000 points. So that means I get some additional currency and some blueprints. Today, though, log in because you will get some refresh tokens as well that will help you guys out for sure, as the chapters will be getting a little bit harder now, the last one being the hardest. So keep that in mind. Okay, so the shadows, anyways, I was saying is that like you need to just buy those things from the shop. And if you do have Mary, get her to do it. The only really crappy thing about Mary is it takes her so long to get to where she is, and you can't do the next one. So she's going to take the long way around. So literally this is just going to take ages for her to get there. Like, it's super dumb. But you can use any character that, you know, that is on that list, but Mary is supposed to be the fastest. Supposed to be. But I wish she would just get on her broom and fly there, you know? But she's insisting on being a muggle right now. But yeah, it is what it is. What happened to daily refresh one time for free? You know, I don't know. I think that is probably one of the saddest features that they got rid of. I think that it was really encouraging to keep on top of your kingdom for certain things, but it's just like, honestly, there's just so much to do now. I feel like it's become a little bit stressful. And I just like, I'm like, oh my gosh, did I do this? Like, I literally sometimes wake up in the night and I go like, oh my God, did I remember to send out my other parade float? It's like, you know, because you sent out 3 or whatever by accident the day before, right before the calendar, right? So you kind of just have to keep on top of that. And it's like, those kind of things keep happening to me now. And it's like nightmares. And that's not good. I don't know if anybody else has this or it's just a me problem, but you know, it's just like, oh gosh, I wake up and I'm like, the first thing I have to do before I even open my eyes is find my phone to send my group out. You know, it's just getting crazy. You're flying out September 9th. Yay! Oh my gosh, you're going to be there for a long time and you're going to have a blast. That's going to be amazing. You don't have to get me anything. It's very thoughtful. You don't have to get me anything. I mean, I'm not going to say no, but don't feel pressured. The cursed attractions are back. Yeah, that is a feature that I think is really cool. I used to just like looking at them in general. That was just always really fun. So to challenge the tower in chapter 2, the featured character is going to be Flounder from The Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid is going to be that collection that we are going to need to have, or at least have Flounder at the very least. If you guys want to kind of, complete the chapter with ease and as well utilize your refresh tokens to the best of your ability. So in slot number 1, we have Pirates of the Caribbean, Peter Pan, The Jungle Book, and The Little Mermaid. So Bagheera is going to be the character that you're gonna, like, at least I'm gonna want to use. Each person's probably gonna have something different. Is you're gonna get an extra set of points and currency. So this is where having all of the characters is really, really helpful. This is going to allow me to, again, use the tower to the best of my abilities, right? And also have to check my game less. But Bagheera is not the only one, obviously. Tiadama is useful, Tinkerbell, and Ariel. Now, if you're a smaller kingdom, I understand you won't have everybody, and obviously using characters that are higher levels does help as well. So if you guys, let's say, don't have Ariel, but she is that character that's going to give you the bonus points, then in, let's say you have Bagheera and he's maxed out like I do, you just go ahead and be like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and use that character instead because that's still going to give me my best results. So just keep in mind, you have to think about those things. I'm so glad I don't have to think about that on top of everything else because that would just be the worst. But some people are going to have to think about it. Next, we have collections for Toy Story, Tangled, Little Mermaid, and Hocus Pocus. So Woody, Pascal, Ursula, and Mary. So Mary is actually going to be the character. She's only an 8 for me. So I'm not going to get as many points as I would for Bagheera, but it's still a good set of points. Now, the thing is Mary's got to clear away these shadows, actually, before I can go ahead and send her to do that, because if I want to actually, use this to the best of my abilities, this is what needs to be done. So I'm going to spend just a minute here doing this. I hate that it does that whole thing. Drives me bonkers. Oh my god. Can I just buy, like, freaking Max? Okay, there we go. So I'll send her to do her next shadow here. Nope, not you, Bagheera. There we go. So she can go do that. Actually, she should get that done pretty quick. Flounder is the cutest, for sure. He's adorable. So I'll grab Mary in a second there while she's running off to the shadow. The third slot is going to be Cinderella, Jungle Book, Little Mermaid, and DuckTales. So we've got King Louis, King Triton. Wow, 2 kings. That's amazing. And a princess in here. Louis and Cinderella. So King Triton is going to be the guy for me for my third slot there. Oh, Mary's going to have to go far this time. Send her on her way. Oh, she's going to take the long way around. What the frig, Mary? What the heck is she doing? Oh, well. She's off doing her thing. And then in the fourth slot here, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Little Mermaid, Dumbo, and Mickey and Friends. So we've got Prince Eric, The Ringmaster, Captain Barbossa, and Mickey Mouse. I luckily have them all at 10 in this slot, so that's fantastic. So Barbossa is going to be the guy that's going to give me those extra points. So as you guys can see, I guess you can't yet because of Mary, but you can see that the additional bonus, right? It's not as high, right, as like you're getting still the same bonus, I should say. Sorry, it's just the points, the initial points to send them out is very different. So see how it's 200 and 100, and it's both that way. The bonus is the same, but the actual points for going out is only 160 and 80. So I'm at a slight disadvantage. It's nothing that I can't make up, and it's not a big deal. But there are some points being lost here because Mary isn't maxed out. So something to, just as a reminder, this is why you keep leveling up your characters like crazy. It's just super duper important. Now, how has Mary made it? I don't think she did yet. Nope, she's still running. Go, Mary, go. Go, Mary, go. There she is. Oh my god. She's almost there, though, because the shadow, I think, is over here. And she will get there. Lumpy would be great for the Winnie the Pooh, yeah. I think I'd have a lot of fun with that voice impression as well, so... Alright. Oh, no. Is she gonna go the long way again? She's gonna go the long way again. Oh, Mary. She's killing me. She is just killing me. So, you guys are gonna laugh. I sent my parade float out 3 times, so I actually... It was an accident. Before I went on, I was like, oh, I'll just send my parade float out. And I was like, oh, the daily. So this is going to be one of those days that I'm, going to have to wait, unfortunately. I'm only going to definitely be able to get 2 done. But, yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Really unfortunate. You're leaving for Florida on the weekend and you'll be there for 2 weeks. Oh my god, everybody's going to Florida. I want to go to Florida too. Somebody put me in their suitcase. You know, I have to say, it's quite funny that the rooster, look at how much bigger it is than the panda. Oh my god. It literally looks ridiculous. I think they need to like scale Robin Hood's down just a little bit. It is so big in comparison to the others. I think it's actually bigger than the dragon, Maleficent's dragon too, which is kind of weird, but it is just facts. She is running a marathon. Did she make it? I don't think she made it yet. Up. Legendary chest. I'm going to take a picture of that. It's cute. Ooh, okay. Let's do some chests here. So, Frollo. This is a really easy one. Chance at shoutouts, everybody. What collection is Frollo a part of? I don't know if you saw my message yesterday. I might go back to Tokyo Disneyland next year. Oh my god, that is so cool. I hope you guys do go back. That would be so much fun. And more pictures. You're really excited to see what Florida Disney will look like compared to DMK. The real thing is way better. It really is. But DMK is definitely the most magical online place to be, for sure. I love Dreamlight Valley because it does allow you to interact with the characters and different things. But I think because they made it like our own world and not like the park per se, I think that it's still the comparison and stuff like that. DMK wins in terms of what makes you feel more like you're at the parks, DMK. But what makes you feel closer to the characters and stuff like that, like if you love, you know, dining with characters and different things like that when you go, the character portion, Dreamlight Valley, definitely makes you feel like you're closer to each character. So, yeah. I have to say, though, I am loving. I did not think I would love decorating so much, but I am obsessed with doing those rooms for Dreamlight Valley. I love those things. Love those things. And honestly, if those things had like 1 million views, I would be doing those like, I'd be posting one like every day. Like it's just, there's so much fun for me to do. And Dreamlight Valley has so much content. Like it is just like for those rooms, and they're only gonna get more and more and more. I love it. It's so great. You're going to South Korea this summer for 3 weeks. Oh, Tant, that's amazing. You're so lucky. Have a blast. And everybody's going for such long periods, eh? Wow, that is so cool. That is so cool. I hope one day that I can get back out traveling again. That would be awesome. Am I gonna do? Oh, I think you actually asked me on Twitter about that. I am looking into checking that game out. Actually, yeah, I totally forgotten about it. But it is so cute. I might give it a go since I love my car racing. I don't know. It's not even about winning. It's just about the crazy things you can do in a car. It's just that you can't do in real life, you know? It's just so great. That rush and exhilaration is so much fun. There's a new expansion, Tokyo Disney Sea. Oh my gosh. Yes. You should definitely wait until that's out before you go. Hunchback. James, you nailed it. I don't think there's going to be a token in this one. No. So we're good there. James got it. Yay, Mary finally made it. So now I can use Mary. Okay, so there's my lineup. I did, though, one time last chapter by accident. I was so upset because he was doing nothing. And Hey was in my kingdom. I'm like, hey, what are you doing in my kingdom? You're supposed to be out at the tower, which I had just sent out a few minutes before. And then I looked, and for some reason, I must have clicked him twice or something, and it removed him off of my lineup, and I didn't notice. So I had done a whole thing, and I was like, no. I was like, what a waste. Like, Hey is was the perfect character last chapter. It was ridiculous. It was so stupid. So Dash is gonna be the next big character. For next chapter. So that's my next stream for DMK will be in 5 days. So just so you guys have the heads up, I won't be doing another one until then. Now, don't forget, because I actually almost forgot about this, is that the refreshes today, so next chapter there'll be an additional one as well, but we do get to pick another attraction. So these ones don't have any enchantments on them. The Little Mermaid doesn't have any at the moment anyways. And then Paradise Falls, I don't think I've actually done anything with that. So anyway, I'm going to select Atlantica, but every hour it's going to go ahead and give me a chance at getting a refresh token. So that is really awesome. And this can pile up. Like this morning I woke up and I had 14 of them in there. So, and that was only with 3 attractions. So that's great. That's really great. Obviously it says it at the bottom in really fine letters. It does say every enchantment level increases the chance of getting a refresh token. So if you do have enchantments on attractions, it is a way, way higher chance that you can get stuff. Now, you have to remember, some of the attractions you can't enchant. So that is kind of the unfortunate thing about this system, is that they're including attractions that aren't enchantable. So as great as that idea is for their enchantment system, it's kind of, for right now, it doesn't work. They shouldn't, I don't think, be putting in attractions that can't be enchanted at this point. Otherwise, you got to start putting out those relics. It's getting a little bit ridiculous. What star path would I like to see in Dreamlight Valley? I think for the summer, I would like to see a star path that is beach themed. I think that would be really great, and then that might give them a chance, you know, to put out, because they put out the Mad Tea Party, for example, in this past star path. I would like to see maybe something like Splash Mountain or something like that, like, or an attraction that's kind of similar to that, sort of like up here. I think that would be kind of fun. But I would definitely have to say that it would be really, really cool if we could get Alice in Wonderland stuff starting to appear, I think, in the shops and maybe even in the Star Path. I think I'm really getting excited for that because of the items that I could use for a bedroom, because I think they're going to have a lot of stuff, or they could have a lot of stuff that is kind of topsy-turvy and curious. So I think I'm getting really excited for Alice in Wonderland to come to Dreamlight. Yeah. I know for fashion and stuff like that, and even items, Wreck-It Ralph has gotten a lot. So I've gotten a little less hyped about more Wreck-It Ralph stuff at the moment. I know that'll probably change, but I feel like they've been just teasing little things, I think, with Alice, and I feel like I'm ready for it to show up. And I think a lot of their stuff will be used for like multiple types of rooms and stuff too. So anyway, when will Dreamlight Valley be officially free? I want to play so bad. It is not yet. I figured it would be by March. Like last year I was like March probably. But my guess is that we might be looking at like the fall or something like that. And they did put some new items. I'm actually, if they have a decent shop today, I'm going to make a video for the next few days. What was I going to say? Oh, some new items in their shop for Moonstones. So they put out some additional little characters and things like that. So I want to do a video. If not, if my shop's horrible, then I'll show you guys tomorrow when I do a Dreamlight Valley stream. So tomorrow will be Dreamlight. Yeah, so I'll be streaming on here. It'll be later in the day though, but still. 2 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna wait my extra minute. I've been waiting for these to count down. I was hoping nobody was gonna say anything, but then I said something about it. I was like, oh well. Are there drops for Speedstorm? I didn't know that there was. I'll have to look into that then. I don't have the game though. I haven't bought it. I was hoping it was going to be free or something like that with Game Pass, but I don't think it is. It's not. I wish there was like a beta or something for it so I could just try it first, you know? But I think they should do that more, is kind of more have a trial thing, and I think more people would be more apt to like want to buy it because of that, you know? Just thinking. 60 seconds. Alicia! Let's go. Thank you so much. Guys, spam those little chat hearts that are so cute. I love them. Thank you for sharing all the knowledge and experience you have in your brain with us. Thanks. I had no idea I could have purchased the refresh tokens or the hot cocos. I am on it now. You're the best. No problem. It was just a little thing that I saw there by chance because I was looking at at purchasing. the tokens for the shadows. And I was like, oh, I thought it was just you could buy them only like one time for the whole event, but it's every day. I guess I didn't clue in, but anyways, I figured I would share that now that I know about it. Okay, there we go. No refresh? Lame. Milestones for this one. And thank you so much for that super chat, girl. Thank you. Hype for Alicia. I have my 3 screens set with my computer today instead of my console in the middle at the moment. And I have to say that it is just so nice. Less turning going on. It's great. I think if I had like an arm, I think I'd have to turn less. It's probably just because I slept wrong that I've noticed it, but my neck is like super sore. It's giving me like a headache today. And I was like going, I don't want to be doing this whole thing. I feel like I've become like some sort of like a robot. I can't even move properly. Oh, I'm pathetic today. It's so stupid. I hate when I sleep wrong. I've been waking up in these like weird like positions and stuff. It's just like I don't understand what I do in the night anymore. It's just like I think DMK is making me very restless. So for chapter 2, we're looking at 1,000 points gives us 1,000 currency. 8,000. Too bad it didn't give 8,000 currency, but it gives 2. 15,000. That is still the saddest middle reward ever. It's just not enough. It's hardly a reward at this point, but okay. So 10 of the elixir bars, 25,000 points. This is a good one though. You do get an Incredibles chest, and at 35,000 points an attraction enchantment chest. So if you guys are missing things like Splash Mountain or Steamboat Willie, anything like that, then you're gonna really, really want to push for the 35,000 points to get a hold of that. Now again, it resets to 0 points every single chapter. So for those of you guys that are newer and are like, where all my points go? They don't carry over. It would almost be nice if it did now, because you would be able to see of like getting closer to that 125,000 thing that we need in our season pass. So I don't think I would mind that as an adjustment or a balancing change for us. But I think this is a decent milestone there. Obviously, the next one is going to be great. You know what I'm going to say? I think it was you earlier that asked if I was going to buy any more up chests. I think I'm going to wait until chapter 3. I've made my decision. I'm going to wait till chapter 3 and I get to 30,000 points. If at that point, I'll do a stream for it. If I don't get anything good from it, then I will go ahead and buy a chest pack. So until then, I think I'll just hang tight. Good luck, Amber. Hopefully it goes well, girly. 2,500 coins left to unlock Luca. Lincoln, that's great. I know you're gonna get him. Not I hope. I know you're gonna get him. No time at all. Just get to that 1,000 points, and that'll be almost half of your progress there. So, yeah. Don't forget, too, for the refresh tokens, I know it's a bit of a pain, but it does help, okay, with our daily chest that we need to open. Watch the mystery reward offers. It does give you some extra currency, and it gives a couple of hundred now. It's not like 10 or anything like that it used to be. It does give quite a bit of currency, and for an ad, I think it's great. And then you can get a chance at a refresh token as well. So it's worth the watch, definitely. And again, it does help with your season pass too, because sometimes there's just not enough chests in the kingdom to go around, and you either watch your bronze chest ads or you open from your season pass. Like if you've reached, let's say like once I reach 18, I'll get another decoration chest, so I could open that to help with the season pass. the dailies. So it's really quite useful that way. And it's something, again, one of those additional things you need to think about, guys. This is becoming a real thing. You got a Lilo and Stitch chest and got a Tiki statue. They are really cute, but that sucks. For 60 gems, yeah. You sent me a DM for the Twitch drops. Perfect. Thank you so much. You got the Little Mermaid milestone chest and got Atlantica. Actually, that's great because that's going to be one of the attractions that you can use to get refresh tokens for the TC. Yay. You mostly get refresh tokens. I find I mostly get currency, Lincoln. Yeah. I have the opposite. I've been noticing I've been getting just hundreds of currency from that. And I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know how much Mickey's costume's going to be at 100,000 points, but I'm getting ready for it. I am getting ready because that really is what I want. I'm not spending on anything else. I'm going to wait. But again, I need 100,000 points to get the 50th anniversary. I'm so excited. I have wanted this costume so badly now for ages, and I haven't had a chance to get it. So this is my time to shine. Now, in terms of the weeklies, I wanted to update you guys on my progress for weekly. So I'm actually doing pretty decent. I think my weakest link is probably just going to be the attraction wishes. The silver chest, maybe, but I think I'll still be okay. It's kind of close. I still need 7 more. Maybe it'll make 6 if I open this. This will make 6. So I think I'll be okay. But I still think the weakest link that I can't do anything about is the attraction happiness. So it just depends on what comes into my kingdom. So I'm just kind of, right now I'm tapping anything that comes in just so that I can kind of get the next spawn to sort of show up. So I'm really, really wanting it. All right, let's do shout out time. So we got Luisa's dumbbell token, and that's it. That's all you guys have to answer. What collection is Luisa from? And this you guys should know quite well, and a lot of you should know because we just had the event. You sent a video of the game trailer. Oh, good. Good. I'm definitely going to watch that. Maybe I'll put that up as a reaction video for you guys. That would be good. I'll shoot that today. The Little Mermaid characters I haven't got. Oh, are King Triton and Ursula. My favorite quest for Ursula is her 24-hour quest. It takes her over to her lair. She's actually currently doing it right now. It's called Crafting Spells. It's a 24-hour, and I just love seeing her in here do this. I've showed this like over the years so many times, but I just love it. It's just so great. It's just the animation just from the attraction with all the bubbles and stuff in the background and the actual like cauldron that she's using, like, you know, with the little ghosts of the spirits and the steam coming up. It's so magical. And Ursula's interaction with it is so great. Like, this is why I fell in love with Disney Magic Kingdoms in the first place, is details like this. And that is seriously why I want us to be able to have more characters out in the kingdom again, so that I can do more things like this. And this is another reason why land gets so, like, I feel I get a bit desperate because I can't decorate, sure, but also too, I want to have characters out. So it's a balance between land and the amount of characters we can have, and we need both of those things to become a change that they do again. We need a balancing change for the character limit, and we need an update for land. And I really have a horrible sick feeling we're gonna go a whole nother year without land. It's just a sick feeling I have. I mean, we're almost like, you know, we're what, over 4 months, almost 5 months into the year. Almost 5 months into the year. And I'm not seeing any signs or talk of land. So my guess is we're gonna be out of luck. So we've gone years now without good land. It just seems crazy, you know? Encanto, yes, so many of you guys got it. James, Jack, Lincoln, Ren, Taiwana. Yeah, you guys are amazing. All right, so there's that. I want land so I can put my stuff out, but I think even if they gave us land at this point, there's still not going to be enough to put everything out. I think we're always going to need to have a section or two, maybe even 3 of land that constantly gets rotated. Seems so crazy, but it's true. All right, speaking of Louisa. What's happening? Oh, refresh tokens. Yay! Look at that, guys. I finished that one right there just gave me 14 tokens. 14 refresh just for that. So that is awesome. Actually, I finished this whole page this time, so go me. Oh, he's out doing shenanigans now. I before in the past, I've really not been that involved with this board, but I have to say, like, I'm getting better with it. Are you kidding me? So you guys, this is so stupid. You saw earlier, I had the shadows come up. I cleared them away, and they are back. It's too much. Too much. No, and this is not going to be the last time they're going to pop back up either. I don't like the shadow system. I love the shadows, seeing them float around. Like, they're very cool. But this much is just, it's crazy. And it's too many. It's not like, oh, you just clear one shadow and then that's it. This is not something that easy. I think it should just be one shadow you clear. If you're going to have it pop up this much, it's just like, it's stupid. And you have to get rid of 4 of them. Like, yeah. Like, I can't even have all these characters in my kingdom because I have no room. Like, otherwise I can't collect for, like, any character tokens or do my weeklies. Like, I can't win. And I know it's in the elixir shop, but it's like, I shouldn't have to rely on elixirs, right? Like, oh my gosh. Well, speaking of elixirs, I just got some more, but it just seems ridiculous. Like, that's not, I don't find that's fun whatsoever. Like, not cool. Moana's back too. Oh my goshes. Okay, and I know I was asked about my progress for Fallon too, so I can share that right now. So Fallon, I really haven't done well on the ears hats, as you can see. Only 8. That sucks. I'm basically done. I only have 3 more to get here, but it's just like, are you kidding me? That's so ridiculous. I only have 8. It's like the worst ever, and I'm constantly sending these guys out for it too. So not good drops whatsoever for the ears hats. But the rare ones, they've been totally fine. I think the drops for that have been pretty consistent. Oops. So yeah. Yeah, it's like, I think it's more like 50 for me But yeah, it's just like, do we want to spend another chunk of money on that kind of stuff, you know? Okay, I'll check the Speedstorm information out after. You only have 9 ears hats. I feel your pain. We're in the same boat. How are you doing on the rare tokens? Oh, she's challenging the tower. So basically, you're out, dude. I haven't done any of the dialogue. I'm going to do the Kingdom Quest dialogue for you guys for next stream. But I've been just so focused. I needed to level up Mrs. Jumbo, so I ended up doing that, but I didn't bring her back in yet. I think so. You know, I'll do that right now. Yay! And she is back now at a level 5. Oh, thank you. And I need to bring Mr. Stork. He's the other one that I really need to get in here. Where is he? Oh, wrong way. Dumbo. So cute. And he is now level 7. Usually I'm the only one delivering the presents. Oh, the Incredibles are back. Can we please get more Incredibles characters? It's such a shame. It's such a cool set. Like Edna Mode, it makes no sense why we haven't gotten her yet. So sad. So sad. We need her. We can't have anybody out anymore. It's just like, it's become, I feel like it's like a, what do you call it? Like a sweatshop for my characters. Like, nope, you gotta go to work, but nobody gets to go and have fun and do cute quests. You're only collecting for tokens. It's like, what the heck? They want to play too and do some quests that I want them to do. They'd be much happier. You can't even do quests for fun. Oh, that's it for that. Okay, so weekly. So yeah, I only have 2 left, and I have 2 days. So I think I'll be okay. It's gonna be close, though. What did I just get? What did I just get? Complete 20 activities with characters from Moana, The Little Mermaid, and The Incredibles. Oh, awesome. Was there anything else to do? Oh, geez. All right, fine. I'll bring you back. Do 60 minutes. I'm almost at the Emperor. Yay. I'm not going to tap this, though, until my next set of weeklies, I think, because then I'll have decoration chests. And if they're going to ask for decoration chests like they did for me this past week, see 7 decoration chests, that could be 2 for me. So I'm going to wait 2 days. I'm going to try. It's going to be tough, though. Hocus Pocus Part 2. If we get a Part 2. I don't think they should do any more with Hocus Pocus, unfortunately. They're not going to add... They're only doing Hocus Pocus 2 type of stuff, not Hocus Pocus 1. And honestly, Hocus Pocus 1 was so much better. Hocus Pocus 2 was fine, but I have no interest in seeing more characters come from Hocus Pocus 2. It was always about the witches. Always about the witches. So I don't think we need any expansion. If they do, I don't know, probably those 3 girls, I guess. But I think that would be it. I don't see them adding anything else really. They definitely should do an expansion for Hocus Pocus 1. That would it be more like classic, right? It would be a lot more interesting, I think. Oh, right. I keep going like I'm going to tap this. I know I'm going to screw that up. There's just no way. Oh, man. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I think that is it for today, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to give it a big Mickey thumbs up for me if you guys haven't already. And I will be streaming tomorrow for Disney's Dreamlight Valley, so I look forward to seeing you guys then, and I'll schedule that stream a little bit later on today. So yeah, have a magical day and good luck with the remainder of Chapter 2. Bye!